All right, hi there everyone. Just hit 1 o'clock on your Tuesday afternoon. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. We are under an alert day for today as we are tracking those strong showers and thunderstorms heading our way. We're going to give this a second as folks are just hopping onto YouTube right now. So if you see me looking over in this direction, move the monitor over just a little bit so I can hopefully see your questions a little bit better. Meteorologist Chris Vickers is on his way in right now, so we'll be tag teaming later on this afternoon and this evening p.m. So the overall time frame, 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. this evening. And again, we're talking strong, severe storms, hail. There is that potential for some tornadoes and also some strong winds and also that potential for some flooding as well, because we're talking about a decent amount of that rain. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to reset or refresh our YouTube page real quick. Maybe. You gotta love technology, right? Okay, there we go. So again, that alert day has been issued for this afternoon and for this evening. Why is that? Because we're watching a level 1, 2, 3, and 4 risk across the state. So if you have loved ones in Cincinnati and Portsmouth, Athens, Columbus, Zanesville, Cleveland, Akron, Marion, Lima, Toledo, no matter where you are in the state of Ohio, you have that threat for severe weather for today. But something we always say, and I'm going to continue saying it, don't get too fixated on the colors. Everyone across the state has that potential for strong storms for today. So from Cincinnati, again, southern Ohio, southeastern Ohio, central Ohio, Cleveland area, even us here in Toledo, under that threat for severe weather. And just looking just a little bit closer, you can see that risk just a little bit closer in our area, down towards Delaware County, parts of Union County. So central Ohio, right around, let's see, right around central Ohio right here, wherever you see that red, that's that threat for severe weather. But we're also watching, let me restart this warm front. And it depends on the placement of the warm front. But if the warm front happens to develop in our area, it's going to be our southern county. So Seneca County, Wyandotte County, Hancock County, Putnam County has that potential for that really higher threat. So kind of along like that. So if you are towards Ottawa, Van Wert, Lima, Findlay, Tiffin, Upper Sandusky, even over towards Norwalk, really have that higher chance for those storms. And with these storms, with that warm front especially, you could see a little bit of that rotation in that warm front. So that could cause a few breeze spin up tornadoes as well. Okay, I do see a couple questions on here. Let's see. How's it looking for Tiffin University? I mean, like I said, Seneca County, you folks have that potential for some more of those stronger storms. You can see looking at Seneca County right here near Tiffin. Be prepared for everyone. Again, not just necessarily Tiffin University alone. Heavy rain, strong winds, lightning, thunder, large hail. We're talking hail 1.5 inches in diameter possible. So that's about the size of a ping pong. And also that chance for a few tornadoes as well. How bad will it be for West Toledo? Again, Toledo, you are further north of the warm front as of now. Again, everyone has that potential for strong storms for this evening, but the higher the threat is further south. So again, Tiffin University, those of you in Seneca County, Wyandotte County, Hancock County, Putnam County, south of that warm front. Yeah, Toledo and Perrysburg, same thing. Lebanon, same thing. Hopefully it won't be bad here in Plymouth. That's what we're hoping for. And a lot of the maps that we're seeing, in fact, let's go ahead and fast forward here and show you as far as our composite radar goes. We're seeing those showers develop to our west and also to our south. So right now, a nice line, I shouldn't say a nice line, but a decent line developing just towards Muncie, Indiana, Conwell near Terre Haute. I mean, look at that. So there is a potential for a decent amount of lightning, but luckily things are quiet right now. And actually, let's see if I can turn on the clouds as well. This is the kind of stuff we don't get to do on air, is really go in depth and talk to you guys about what to expect for your specific city, what's going on right now, and all these different things. Let's see. All right, what about Port Clinton? What about Wauseon? Holly, I see you. Yeah, Port Clinton, I mean, we can go back to the outlook here real quick. Give me 1 second, computer's refreshing. I don't know why. There we go. So Port Clinton is under that level 2 slight risk. You can see right there. So again, lightning, thunder, very heavy rain, and those strong wind gusts as well. Wauseon, you're also under that level 2 slight risk also. Actually, yeah, under that level 2 risk. Cloudy, but okay, we do have a comment here from Fostoria. Cloudy, but also maybe foggy right now. Thank you for that comment right there. And that's what we want. We want to see the clouds. We want to see those overcast skies. We don't want to see some sunshine. In fact, let me pull in, let's see, take a look at some of our sky cams here. Bear with me. I appreciate your guys' patience. That's an old sky cam. Let's take a look at Jet Express. So I'm still here, but the camera's gonna go away for a moment, so this camera's actually frozen, but Jet Express is cloudy. Take a look at Put-in Bay nearby as well. Wow, look at those winds actually. Pretty shaky there right there over Put-in Bay. Also seeing some light rain. Let's actually take a look at the winds across the area, because that is another big factor. We're talking about wind gusts possibly up to 55 miles an hour. And bear with me. So here, I'm going to pull this back up into our workspace. There we go. So we're seeing those wind gusts coming out off the lake actually. So wind gusts, it's kind of like a reverse lake effect almost. But wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles an hour. I mean, like a Wauseon, around 29 mile an hour gusts are possible. And we're going to continue to see the potential for some strong winds for today. And remember, that warm front's going to come right along. I drew that a little further north. Kind of like that a little bit. So depending on which way the front goes, if it goes a little further south, if it goes a little further north, that'll depend on who really sees those stronger storms possible. We're having very dense fog in Seneca, Huron counties right now, but not showing up on radar. Hey, I appreciate you guys telling me what you guys are seeing. This is very helpful, not only for these kinds of chats, but also when we have severe weather, when you guys comment and tell us, or like post on our Facebook pages or post on our Twitter pages, email us. This is what we like to know. This is very helpful because we're here in Lucas County. So we're not in Seneca County, we're not in Defiance County, we're not in Williams County. So this is very helpful depending on where you are, what you're seeing, because it's all different. I mean, look at Fremont, 3/4 mile visibility, 2 miles visibility over towards Tiffin, same thing in Port Clinton. I mean, we're seeing 5 miles visibility here in Toledo. But I mean, it is definitely very overcast, it's very drizzly, it's just very right now. So I appreciate that. Yeah, Sean just said very foggy here in Tiffin, so much moisture in the air, heavy rain earlier in the day means the lower storm risk in the afternoon. So even though we saw rain showers this morning, that still doesn't factor in the potential for strong storms for this afternoon. Those are two completely different systems that moved on through. Actually, let's see if I can play back the past, yeah, here we go. So the past 12 hours. So this was earlier on this morning, and you can see, watch that line move through. So down towards Paducah, we're watching that line. And then that was around 6 o'clock in the morning. But we're also seeing these showers towards Cincinnati that brought a few thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings towards Cincinnati and also towards the Louisville area. So a lot of those bands of heavy rain showers were down to our south in southern Ohio and also into Kentucky. We just saw a lot of rain this morning. We didn't see anything strong or severe, and then you can see that's when the radar kind of fizzled out and acted up for a little bit. The Weather Service has been doing a great job trying to fix the radar and make it better, and you can see it's definitely improving right there. But no, excuse me. The rain showers we saw this morning does not factor in the severity threat for this afternoon and also for this evening. Sean, that was a good question. What about Crawford County? Crawford County, again, you are right along that line for that potential for some severe weather as well. So bear one moment. I appreciate you guys asking these questions and being patient with me. So again, down towards Crawford County, you're under that level 3 enhanced risk as well. So again, we've been talking heavy rain, lightning, thunder, strong winds over 55 miles an hour. In fact, I'll show you the graphic I've been talking about. So wind gusts, 60-mile-an-hour gusts are possible, hail 1.5 inches in diameter, and that tornado is possible. It's right along that medium in between. So it's not low, but also it's not high. It's just kind of in between, so it's possible. And I know that sounds like a very meteorological term. It's possible. It's kind of 50-50, but that's what it is, like a medium threat right now. Is there a time frame on, South Toledo? Yeah, I just talked about Toledo a moment ago. So South Toledo, again, a small chance for some of those strong storms, but it's mainly further south towards Seneca County, Wyandotte County, Hancock County, Putnam County as well. Is there a time frame on when it's coming? You guys are reading my mind. I had this entire show set up, and you guys are just boom, 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 boom. You guys knew what to expect. So we're gonna fast forward. The noon hour is over, so let's fast forward to 1 o'clock. Again, if you're picking up your child, if you have early afternoon errands, if you need to have a doctor's appointment or something, you're going to be fine. But we're really watching it develop between about 2 and 7 o'clock. But the further west you are, those chances will develop a little bit more early. So here's 2 o'clock, right along the Ohio-Indiana border, down towards Cincinnati, towards Dayton, and just south of Wapakoneta. Here's 3 o'clock, a lot of folks picking up their kids from school. You'll be fine. But watching that small cell towards Allen County and Lima, also towards Marion as well. Another cell is possible in Marion County. And then fast forward, here's 4 p.m. We're watching these 2 cells right there. There's one, I can't draw on this map. There's one right there, again, towards Lima, towards Van Wert, indicating those brighter colors, yellows, oranges, reds, and pinks, but also the other one towards central Ohio. Most of northwest Ohio still seeing some light rain, but those southern counties, again, if you're towards Tiffin, upper Sandusky, towards Findlay, towards Ottawa, you have the highest chance for those strong storms. And here's your evening commute. We're gonna ignore what we're seeing over towards Cambridge and just the eastern Ohio area and just focus on us here in northwest Ohio. Again, really watching that cell right around your commute time. And then later on this evening, it kind of fizzles out, but we're still watching. I mean, look at all those little cells right there, from southeast Michigan to northeast Indiana to northwest Ohio to west central Ohio, just pockets of that moderate rain. And that's gonna push on through. Here's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, still some of our counties could see a little bit more of those moderate to heavy rain showers. I mean, look at that cell down towards Delaware County, that pink right there. So no matter where you are in Ohio, you have that potential for strong, severe storms throughout the evening and also throughout the afternoon as well. I saw someone ask a question about the eclipse. We're not going to discuss the April 8th eclipse today for this live, but we will have more information coming up at 4 o'clock with your extended forecast. The forecast has changed a little bit. Sunny here in Plymouth right now, but it's a little chilly. We want those temperatures to stay cool, but eventually they will be warming up because of that warm front. Cloudy in Perrysburg and Toledo. Thank you, Trisha. Temperatures are rising, foggy, visibility maybe half a mile north of Astoria. Looks like the sun is trying to pop out in Rising Sun, Ohio. Yeah, we don't want to see the sunshine, but in fact, that's what I was going to do. Thank you. Let's look at Marblehead's camera and see what's going on along the lake. See overcast skies right there. Where is our downtown camera? Because our downtown camera, it is completely gray here in downtown Toledo right now. I have so many graphics. Well, here's Perrysburg, I believe. Yeah, so Perrysburg is overcast. I mean, look at those soggy parking lots and roadways. Here's downtown, I believe. Nope, that's Perrysburg. Here we go, downtown. I mean, that's downtown Toledo. And it is overcast, it is gray, but also remember, this is way high up. This is on top of the building right there. So really not much to see, but you can see a little bit of those raindrops trying to peek through. While you guys are asking your questions, I'll load up radar. Again, if you are just joining us, we are live on YouTube. I appreciate your guys' questions and your comments. I live in Galleon. I'm worried I have a basement. Was wondering if I should go to a hospital. There's no need to go to a hospital. You have a basement, which is perfect. And this is also a good time to, if you are home right now, kind of get prepared just in case. We're not trying to scare you. We're not trying to hype you up, but we want you to be weather aware now leading up to it. and rather than scrambling at the last minute as a tornado warning comes through, hypothetically. So having a basement is perfect. If you don't have a basement, go to the lowest part of your building, and then also in an interior part of the building. So a hallway, a bathroom, anything that doesn't have windows, that's the big thing. And have a severe weather safety kit, have extra food, have extra water, batteries, flashlight, weather radio, if you have one of those, charge that. Also charge your devices, and not a bad you never know what to expect. The light just decided to jump off. Do you guys see me catch that though? Maybe. Sorry. Maybe. I hope it stays. It's not gonna stay. But having different things in your weather safety kit. Also, having a blanket or a pillow, just something to stay comfortable, but also get sheltered from any potential debris. And also have medicine for you, have medicine for your pets. Think of your pets as well. And a big thing, also having closed-toed shoes is also very important. So a couple things just to be aware in case we do have some couple of tornado warnings this evening to develop. Seen a model taking the warm front north of as US 6. So yeah, again, it just depends on the placement of the warm front as well. Of course, we're going to keep you updated throughout these next several days, but the big factor will be the placement of the warm front as well. Let's see, a few more questions right here. I'm smiling because Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers just walked in. You guys hear that? So, yeah, so someone else mentioned about US 6. I know you said to treat the risk the same. So yeah, Southern Ohio, Central Ohio, and our southern counties have that higher risk for severe weather as well. So again, looking at this, I mean, look at that red right there, that level 4 moderate risk from Columbus to almost the Dayton area, towards Cincinnati, towards Portsmouth. They have that highest threat for severe weather, but just be prepared. We're not going to have the exact details until this warm front pushes on through, but this is what the Storm Prediction Center is showing. This is what the models are showing, and it's lining up pretty well as well. Let's see. What about the Findlay area? Again, Findlay, Hancock County, you are under that threat for the potential for some strong storms. Yes, Tennessee has that chance for strong storms as well too. Appreciate our Tennessee viewers watching. If you have a basement, it would be safer to stay put rather than trying to get somewhere in bad weather. Yes, that is a good tip right there. Stay home if you can. But if you're in a mobile home, now's the time to prepare just in case. If you have a loved one in a mobile home, invite them over to your house. If you have a loved one in an apartment on the 2nd or 3rd floor, bring them down to the lowest level or invite them over to your house. This is all just precautionary stuff just in case. We want you to stay safe and also stay aware. Is there going to be a tornado? There is that potential for a few tornadoes as well. I'll show you this threat graphic again. So again, that tornado threat is right around that middle. There's a possibility for a couple of tornadoes. It just depends on that warm front and develops. It depends on the wind shear, depends on the rotation of the shear, depends on the temperature, how much sunshine we see this afternoon. But also we could see some straight line winds developing as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple thunderstorm warnings this afternoon. There's a potential for a few tornado warnings as well. This light, I can't. I'm just gonna, no, I'll just hold it. The things you guys don't see on TV, right? So again, I know I'm showing this outlook a lot, but we all have loved ones across the state of Ohio. I have family in Marion, I have family in Columbus. I'm worried just as much as you are, but we can't hype this up. We can't scare people. The only thing we can do is be aware, be responsible, and plan ahead of time. Take care of your dogs, take care of your kids, take care of your grandparents, senior citizens, your neighbors, all these different people, very important. So of course, check in with your loved ones. And I asked this earlier on the noon and also on our previous YouTube live. Charge your devices now, which I definitely need to do as well. But also turn your ringer on. We're all guilty of turning it off. And that way, in case any watches or warnings happen to be issued, you get them sent directly to your phone and the notification pops up. It's very important to have that. And of course, we're going to be sending out information throughout the rest of the afternoon, also throughout the rest of the evening. I thought Chris was on vacation. He was. Talk about a welcome back. And someone just said that, and I don't know where he went. Yeah, Tiffin, Lebanon, Bowling Green, everyone has that chance for those strong storms. I wish I could be more specific on, okay, you don't have to worry about this. You have to worry about this. It's not cut and paste like that. Yeah, so what about being in a mobile home in Fremont? Yeah, I just mentioned the mobile home. If you have friends or family that are in an actual sturdy home, that'd be perfect. If not, go to a storm shelter location or just go somewhere that has a low level attached room inside. Like mobile homes can be very dangerous, but definitely have that plan in place now. You're fine for now. You're fine. I'm done with this light. I am done with this light. I can't. We'll wrap things up here in a moment anyways. You guys can still see me, right? So again, the mobile home, now's the time to go ahead and plan and prepare just to be on the safe side. Things are quiet right now over radar, which is great, but looking a little bit off to our west and our south, you can see it's moving into southwestern Ohio right now, over towards Dayton, Oxford, Cincinnati, over into that area, just wrapping up towards Muncie, Indiana as well. Everyone's telling you welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Chris is back, guys. He'll have more information coming up tonight at 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, a couple more questions. Yeah, so we're gonna keep this short. I've already been on here for a little too long, but if you guys have any other questions, Facebook Chris or I, Twitter us, email us. We're gonna be here throughout the afternoon, also throughout the evening. Appreciate your guys' questions, comments, concerns, and if anything happens to develop, of course, we'll keep you posted both on air and online. Again, things are quiet right now here in Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan, but just be prepared, and I'll show you the track one more time. As far as what we are going to be seeing for this afternoon, also for this evening. Things are quiet right now, but really picking up within the next several hours. And then here's 3 o'clock, here's 4 o'clock, here's 5 o'clock. Again, it's mainly going to be south of that warm front. So just depending on where that front is, you could definitely be seeing some more of those active situations. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with our alert day graphic. Again, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Stay safe, stay weather aware. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to message us. Until then, have a great rest of your day.